Oh, fam. What is good? Happy Monday. Happy Monday to each and every one of y'all. Let me go ahead and give my shout outs. Mike McClune, what's good with you, fam? Shannon Ewing, sis in the building. Mr. Bullshitter, what's cracking? Chuck Gardner, what's good? Willie, my man. Salute. Gina V. Gina is in the building. Thomas, my God, what's happening with you? Maurice Evans, salutes. Thank you for the membership, fam. Thank you for the membership. BTG, aka Bust Them Guns, is in the building. Salute. Core, go mob. Brad is in the building. Snap at you. Photography, what's good, fam? Major Havoc, salute. OG $2. Man, so disappointed I didn't get to hang with you last week. Team Blacksmith is in the building. Jace is in the building. Trenton Slichter, what's good, fam? Welcome to the live. Welcome to the live. All right, I caught up. So look, fam, I don't know how long this live is going to go. We'll just play that one by ear. Your boy is running on fumes, to say the least. And I didn't really develop like a topic today other than we're going to be definitely talking about my 50 Beowulf giveaway. And if you can see me, it's posted up right behind me in the chair. Which one of y'all are going to take home 2A-N-LA's custom 50 Beowulf build? Yo, I'm also going to throw in some ammo with that. I got to see how much. But yeah, fam, make sure you are about it. I'm going to be doing a member giveaway tonight of the Brine Knight XP22 Scorpion Light. So make sure you stay tuned for that. We will be giving away. That will include a patch and a keychain. So that'll be the member giveaway of the night. Shannon said that's my Beowulf. My man Joe Vi, salute, fam. Joe Vi asked me if I got the address right. Look, Joe, you gotta be in it to win it, my man. So look, before I get started on any of that, I just want to talk to you guys briefly, spend a few minutes. STD, what's good? Spend a few minutes talking about ARM 5 that just passed a week or so ago. Look, fam, a lot of people in here were at ARM 5. Gina versus Gina was there. Jason and Shannon Ewing were there. Team Blacksmith was there. Bust Them Guns was there. Silverback Tactical was there. A lot of people in here were there. And look, fam, I don't remember whose live it was. Maybe it was Erica, My Five Family, or maybe it was Gina versus Gina live. But a regular gun guy who runs this, along with Zach, Fat Guy with Guns, and Billy, My Five Family, they put this together every year. And they do a great job organizing a very hard event. I mean, most like gun events are a range day. You know, you get the range, you show up, you're there for a few hours, and that's probably tough enough. You see, I haven't done one. So that in and of itself is probably tough enough to manage all the logistics. But in this particular case, they have not one range day, but two range days, one community and one sponsor. They have a women's conference. They have an awards dinner. They have a meet and greet at a sponsored hotel. So there's a million different moving parts to this, and they do a great job at putting it all together. That said, what I think is the best part of the weekend is the people. It's getting to hang out, have a drink, break bread, laugh and joke and hug and dap up and pound all the people that come out to the event, it's an opportunity for me to get to hang with a lot of the people that are in my chats, in my comments, in my live streams, and people that I call friends, that I consider friends. And so it was a wonderful event. If you didn't get a chance to make it this year, and if you haven't been to one, definitely, definitely, definitely try to make at least one. I don't think they've announced when the next one is going to be or where it's going to be, but typically it's in the first 2 weeks of June. So kind of block those first 2 weekends in June off your calendar now and start putting away a little bit of money to the side because it is a fun event. I am not a sponsor of the event. I don't reap any benefit of it other than I get to spend time with you guys. And to me, man, that's worth it. If people who know me know two things. Number one, I hate to fly. I avoid it at all costs. But I get on a plane every year to come out and hang with you guys. And it's just a blast, man. It is a good, good time. All right. So all the activities there were a blast. The community range day is a really fun event. And let me just say, for you guys who pull back the curtain a little bit, for you guys who don't get a chance to go to a lot of these industry range days, a lot of times what happens is you get a bunch of sponsors out and you get to shoot their guns and their ammo for free. And that's great. It's a good time, particularly if you've got good sponsors. And they had that at Arm 5. It was a great time. SAR was out there. Alpha Foxtrot was out there. Fusion Firearms was out there. Jacob Gray, I believe, was a sponsor. Taurus was out there. Or Armament was out there. So they had some great sponsors with some great guns, and getting to shoot all of them was a blast. But in my opinion, in my humble opinion, the community range day is even better. The community range day is where everybody from the community comes out to the range and brings their custom pieces. And it just so happens that me and my man, Team Blacksmith, had the exact same table. We're right next to each other so people could come up and shoot our guns. I brought out 3 guns. I want to say Team Blacksmith probably brought out, I don't know, 6, 7 guns. So you had probably around 10 guns at our table. And there's no doubt that those guns were valued well over $100,000. So, and we let everybody and anybody and everybody who wanted to come up and shoot their guns. And what's great is it's not even about the dollar amount. Some people just did incredible builds. I think about people like Think Mega that did an incredible build. And I got to shoot his gun. Pedro was out there with all his ported stuff, and I got to shoot Pedro's stuff. And my man BTG was out there with his collection, and I got to shoot a couple of his firearms. So it's a blast, y'all. It is a blast. And like I said, aside from the range day and the awards banquet and all that stuff, is crazy fun. But my fondest memories are hanging out, having drinks in the lobby with everybody, taking pictures, and just having a good time. So again, if you didn't get a chance, if you haven't been to one, make sure you get out to one because it is a blast. Maurice Evans was there also. She is Sunshine. What's up, sis? We need you out there next year. We need you out at Arm 5. I was looking for you. I was checking for you, sis. I didn't see you. What? So yeah. So make sure you make it out to Arm 6. Like I said, we don't know exactly where it's going to be, but typically speaking, it's the first 2 weeks of June. And so either the first weekend or the second weekend of June. And so, like I said, block off that time on your calendar and start putting some money to the side, a little bit every month for the trip. A lot of people drive down. I'm a little bit too far to be driving, so I fly every year. So that limits the amount of firearms that I'm typically willing to bring. But man, blast of a time, a blast of a time. Oh, she is sunshine. You were sick. Okay, love. Then I forgive you 100%. You get better. We need you at full strength. All right, let's get into the 50 Beowulf giveaway. Hold on 1 second. Let's see, window. All right, so check it, fam. On July the 28th is when we're going to be giving away my custom 50 Beowulf bill. This is one of the first bills that I ever did. It was put together my own. I assembled all the parts, did everything. One of my very first bills, and it comes exactly how you see it with the optic and everything. I'm also going to throw in some ammunition so you have some rounds to run through it when you get it. Like I said, it's going to be on July the 28th, the live of July 28th. And like I said, it's sitting right behind me. So you can see it live and in Memorex throughout the live. But let's talk a little bit about the rules so everybody knows exactly what you need to do to be able to win. All right, so let me put the contest rules up there. All right. If you are a member of the 2A-N-LA channels, members like my main man Major Havoc right there, you'll see his is lit up in green. If you are a member of my channel as of 6/30/25 and you're still a member as of the day of the drawing, then you automatically get one entry into the contest. If you are a member or a non-member, if you're a member and you want additional entries, or you're a non-member and you don't want to become a member, you just want to do an entry, those can be purchased for $15 per entry. You can Venmo me at 2A-N-LA. Okay? And then the only other rule is, well, two other rules. I left out one. You must be present at the time of the drawing. And last, you have to be able to receive this firearm in your state. I'm not running around trying to figure out what your state's rules are and all of that. You got to be able, you have to know what you can have and what you can't have. And you have to be able to receive it in your state. Tatty Cops, what's good, fam? Brian Lai, salute, salute, salute. $2. Oh, $2 said he was coming in off the I-20 from Alabama. All right, fam. I missed you, bro. I was looking forward to hanging with you. I had a drink or two with your name on it. Facts. All right. Any questions on the rules? Again, if you're a member as of 6/30 and as of the day of the drawing, you automatically get one entry if you're a member. If you want additional entries, that's fine. It's $15 per entry. And if you're a non-member or you become a member after June 30th and you want an entry, that's fine. $15 per entry for you. And the surprise announcement is on the day of this giveaway, July 28th, I'm going to be announcing the next giveaway. So make sure you are present, A, to find out if you're going to win my 50 Beowulf, and B, find out what the next giveaway is going to be. And it's a doozy. It's a doozy. So stay tuned for that. Gina, you always trying to sneak your way into a gun. Boy, I tell you. All right. So we covered arm 5. We covered the giveaway. Any questions or thoughts on the 50 Beowulf giveaway? If so, speak now or forever hold your peace. I'll be talking about it in every live leading up to it, but it's only a couple of more lives. I think we got maybe one more in the beginning of July, and then the actual giveaway. So be there or be square. Tatted Cops. I don't know, fam. You're just going to have to be there to find out. You got to be there to find out. Gina, you could win multiple guns. That is a possibility. BTG. So I'll talk about what I'll do on the next live. I will go into detail on the specs of the 50 Beowulf. So stay tuned. It will come in a case. It will come in a case, STD. Well, Gina, unless you're buying a Beowulf, I don't think you have a Beowulf. So you're going to have to wait till July to see if you can win one. All right. See if you can win one. So we'll do that on the next live. I will spend some more time kind of going over the parts list and everything on the 50 Beowulf so you guys know more about it. But it's a blast to shoot, fam. It's a blast to shoot. Literally a blast. Oh, man. All right, fam. So what's good, fam? What is good? I normally, I have like a hot topic or a hot take. I didn't do that. I didn't do that for tonight. I just thought I'd let you guys, throw out some stuff, whatever's on your mind, any hot topics y'all want to go with. I should also say, too, thank you to everybody that's been reaching out to me asking if I'm okay, because I'm down here in LA with all the nonsense that's going on. Ironically, I do work downtown, and I'm not saying that it's not nothing, but yeah, fam, I say believe about 10% of what the media tells you, whether it's left-leaning or right-leaning media. They all exaggerate and get hyperbolic to, do their side. There is stuff going on. It was a ways for me downtown, closer to the federal building, and I'm probably 5-10 minutes away from there. So nothing that really touched my area. So I'm all good, fam. I'm all good. But thank you guys so much for checking on me. A lot of people reached out. Hopefully, all the dads had a phenomenal Father's Day. Rick G, what's good? Jason Hauser, salute. The problem with A6 blackout, Jason, is out here. So I've got a 300 blackout. And after that, I've really gotten away from suppressor-based platforms because we can't have NFA items. So it stops making sense for me, generally speaking. So I'm hoping, I don't know, fam. If you guys have been watching what's been going on with the Supreme Court lately, they have turned down some major Second Amendment cases, specifically the AR-15 ban and magazine ban cases. Now, California's got a couple that are about to go up as well, but it's tough. It's tough. So I was hopeful that we'd really get an opportunity, because even if this I forget the name of it, but even if this silencer bill that's going, the Hearing Protection Act goes through, I don't think it's going, because that's federal, it's not state. I don't think it's going to loosen things up here in California. So that's problematic. Yeah, so I don't know. I don't know, fam. But that's the reason why I haven't uh, pursued a lot of the newer kind of suppressor based platform. No doubt, Thomas, that's what we're going to do. We definitely are going to stay in the fight. You guys see that, I don't let it slow my roll to the extent that I can. Always want to be lawful, uh, but definitely to the extent that I can lawfully collect and shoot firearms. That's what I am going to do. Short barrels was added just a few hours ago. Stephen Barnes, what do you mean short barrels was added to the Hearing Protection Act? Let me know. I've been out of pocket all day today. I haven't watched any news. The TV, exactly. Suppressors, there's three things that I would really like to see done in the state of California, which I think is nothing because most other states have this ability. But the three main things that I would like to see get rid of are the 10-round magazine limits. That's just stupid. The NFA items, specifically suppressors, that's just stupid. And I think, and to get rid of the handgun roster. If we can get rid of those three, I'd be happy. I'd like to also get rid of the AR ban so I don't have to do this stupid fixed mag stuff. But whatever. If I could get rid of those things, I would be happy. Okay. Okay, Chuck. Got it. Got it. Tatted Cops, I'm jealous, bro. I'm jealous. Now, I'm not jealous of your weather. That part I can do without, but I am jealous of your freedom 100%. 100%. No doubt about it. I am jealous of your freedom. Rick G, so it's funny you say that. So he said the grips on our ARs in Cali are hideous. So the grips are not a requirement. The grips are a workaround. You know how it goes, fam. They figure out a law, we figure out a way to work around it. So some of the stuff that we do out here in Cali is not stuff that's required by law. It's stuff that gun advocates, Second Amendment advocates have come up with. So what I would say, Rick G, is we would rather have the ugly grip and be able to have an AR-15 and not have an AR-15 at all. Or put it in, have a regular grip, which we can do, and put it in a fixed mag configuration, and then that has its own issue. FRTS for everyone, no doubt. Oh, doubt. Let's make it happen. Yes, sir, the Cali Key, as Joe Boss says. So, yeah, fam. So, that's what's up with that. What are people copping, man? I'm having a big. Let me say this too. If you don't follow me on Instagram, make sure you follow me on Instagram. If Gina or Shannon can put my Instagram in the chat, because oftentimes stuff that I get on my new pickups and stuff like that, they get released on IG oftentimes weeks ahead of when you see them on YouTube. Because by the time I put them on YouTube, I'm doing a review or I'm doing an initial impressions video. By the time I shoot that, edit that, upload it, get it on calendar, I probably had the gun for a while. And usually my Instagram is more instant. Like this, when I get it, I post it. And so I've got a big gun day coming up this Saturday. I got a bunch of pickups, a couple of them where I had stuff work done to them, improvements done to them. I'm getting them back, and then I got 3 new ones coming in to the fold this month. Actually, 3 new ones coming into the fold on Saturday. Another one coming in before the end of the month, and then 2 or 3 more coming in July. And then I think I'm gonna have a little lull until around September or so. So yeah. Make sure you guys are following me on Instagram because this Saturday it's gonna be some nice stuff. If you guys, I also like to give shouts out to the content creators. So if you guys aren't following Team Blacksmith, if you guys aren't following Major Havoc, if you aren't following Bust Them Guns, come on, y'all. Step up your game and follow my guys. Follow my guys. All give really, really good content. All give really good content. And I tend to watch them religiously. So I was asking, what are y'all picking up? Do y'all have anything like, do y'all, what's the biggest or your the purchase you're most excited about between now and the end of 2025? Let me know down in the chat. Yeah, I can't go to the range on Saturday, the TBG. Is my Saturday's a hot mess. www.hotmess.com. My Saturday's shot out already. How is it Monday and your whole Saturday is already shot out? So all I'm gonna be able to do is kind of look at. Sugar Bear, salute. What's good with you? Yeah, fam. So tell me, what's that major pickup that you guys are really excited about that's coming into the collection between now and the end of the year? I have several, and I don't know which one I'm more excited about. The TBG is picking up an Echelon and a PDP. Oh, look, man, as far as polymer pistols go, you can make an argument that those are two of the best polymer pistols out there right now. Stephen Barnes. Oh, you got the Akai last week. Okay. I have 2 European brands I'm waiting on and the Dark Horse. Look. Stephen, when you get the Dark Horse, hit your boy up. I got to know what you think about it. I love my Dark Horse, y'all. That joint is not for play. Big Easy. Stop playing with your boy. With the Cat KS1 and the K7. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thomas said he's pumping the brakes on his 2011s. That's cool. But are you picking up anything else? You got any long guns in the mix, Thomas? You got any revolvers, any non-2011 pistols coming into the collection between now and the end of the year? Wet Dog TV. So here's the thing. If you are a member as of June the 30th, and you're still a member as of the date of the drawing, which will be July 28th, then you will automatically get 1 entry to win. If you're a member and you want more entries, or you're a non-member, you don't want to become a member, and you want to just purchase an entry, those can be bought for $15 per entry via Venmo, via my Venmo at 2A-N-LA. And so that's the gist of it. That's the gist of it. And that's it over my right shoulder. So I'll be talking about it more in the next live, and then the giveaway will be the following live, July 28th. So, and you have to be present the day of the drawing. You have to be present to win. Major Havoc said he's picking up. He's got that Diamond 9 custom quad ported island barrel and his Viking ported in Kant island barrel. Nice. Nice. I mean, Major Havoc always gets bomb stuff. And then he tweaks them. A lot of custom stuff, too. A lot of custom stuff. TBG is waiting on Covert to get that RC9 mod too. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I've got something in the works with Race City Defense too. I talked to my guys the other day. Let's get it cracking. Look, fam, your boy's not messing around. Ooh, Lonnie. Look, bro, I just this past Friday or past weekend, I went out to the range and I did an updated kind of re-review on my Atlas EOS. Man, that is such a great shooting 4 1/4. It is not for play. You are going to love it. My man Patrick. Okay, you got another Galil Ace 308 and a CC brand too. Okay. Nice. Nice. I got a couple of brace pistols coming into the collection, a couple of more long guns coming into the collection this year. I'm planning on doing a giveaway of another long gun besides this one too. So stay tuned. We'll also be doing a 2011 giveaway. I'm giving away 3 to 4 guns this year on the channel. And so it's back weighted because I didn't give away anything earlier in the year. The first giveaway will be July. So kind of probably every other month or so, I'll be giving away guns this year. Sugar Bear, I got my MPATC. Ha-ha! Ha-ha! Sugar Bear, I'm picking mine up Saturday. That's one of the guns I'm picking up Saturday. Got a Race City Defense and Rafferty on order. Nice. Looking at building SP5 soon. Nice. I don't know if you've seen the video I did on my SP5K. If you didn't, you should check it out. I'll hook that one up. I love the way my SP5K shoots. 100. That's a good little lineup right there. Yeah. Kingdom 1. Oh, you got the new HK VP9? Okay. And the OG on layaway. Okay. Yeah, we just got a bunch of VP9 added to the handgun roster out here in California. So nice. I had a really nice VP9. I ended up selling it because I wasn't shooting it, unfortunately. Stephen Barnes getting a Viking Island barrel with comps and Porsche. Nice. That's a good look. Look, fam, I'm trying to talk to Covert. There's a couple of manufacturers I'd like to see Covert get in bed with. Viking is one of them. Vulcan is another. So I'm working on that. Thomas, you want an original 1911? Okay. Which one? Do you have one in mind? Is it one of the Springfield TRP models? They make really good ones. Curious to know if you have which one you're thinking of. STD said, I'm picking up that Beowulf next month. Facts. You're going to have to fight Gina versus Gina and Shanna for that one. RMR or SRO? I would say it depends on the gun. I'd say it depends on the gun and the use case. I think RMRs are durable as all get out. And if they're on a smaller gun, then I think RMRs are great. If it's a full-size gun, it's a competition gun or a range gun, I'm probably getting the SRO. If you want the best of both worlds, get the RMR HD. That's one of my favorite optics. Okay, you shot your DD for the first time this month. Which one did you get? I got a few Daniel Defenses in my collection. BTG. I just saw you. I think I just saw that you picked that up. So you got the XP Pro bronze coming in. And then you got an 11-inch AR coming from GQ Armory in 6mm arc. Yeah. I get jealous, man. I'm not gonna lie. A lot of these, like 6mm arc and some of the other ones that are kind of suppressor based, I want to be in that space. I just, can't do it out here in Cali. Yes, it does, my friend. Yes, it does. Jason Hauser said, Stealth Arms Platypus and Cajun Gun Works, fully built Shadow 2. Nice. Nice. Both those guns are great. Both those guns are great. Gordon Jones, salute, fam. I don't think I said hi to you early. Brand new M1. Okay. Okay. She's son said she likes her VP9. It's too big for her to EDC. They make an EDC version of it now. If you really like the gun and you like to pick up another one, She is Sunshine. They do make a carry version. Okay, Thomas wants a Colt. Okay. Seems like a lot of people. It's funny, man. It seems like, guns are kind of funny. In some ways, they're like fashion where stuff goes in, and cars are like that too, where stuff goes kind of in and out of vogue. And now a lot of people want to be doing kind of redone Colts. That part, Joe Va Thomas ain't worried about that. Thomas got them long dollars, fam. He got them long dollars. You know what I'm saying? Nothing but it's couch money for Thomas. How he do? How he does it? Biggs, what's good, fam? Okay, you got the DDM4 V7. Nice. Nice. Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad it worked out for you, fam. I'm glad it worked out. Here she go. Gina got a gun collection. Gina's gun collection probably worth like $60,000, $70,000. Don't be listening to her. My man, BP. BP, the giveaway is July 28th. So you got to be there for that. But tonight we are giving away the XP22 Scorpion Weapons Light. So make sure you stay tuned for that. For sure, for sure, for sure. Yeah, that TS2 is not for play. Not for play. Floss and Farmer, what's good with you, fam? Said that Colt Combat Elite is a fine shooter, heavy but shoots great. You and me both, fam. You and me both. And now they collector's items because Sky don't went out of business. Fam, when you a budget gun guy like myself and like Integrity Firearms, that's what we look. We looking for that kind of stuff. You know what I'm saying? You know how it is for us budget guys. Armchair operator, what's good? Man, me and my man Armchair was hanging. We was hanging at Arm 5. We had a blast, boy. Me, Armchair, Team Blacksmith, Frank Bank from the Bunker Gun Shop. Yeah, that was a good time. That was a good time. Gina, what are you talking about? Are you trying to imply that I am not a budget gun guy? What? Stop. Stop. Stop the cap, Gina. You know what that is. You know I'm all about the budget. We keep it budget over here, y'all. We keep it budget over here. I got a few. I got a few budget guns I'm trying to pick up before. BTG said the key question is what's the budget? That part. But I do have some budgets. I'm picking up that new Bursa that's coming in. I'm gonna get that one because I want to do a project gun with it. I'm trying to get an Alpha Foxtrot Romulus in because I want to do a budget uh, gun with it. Um, I'm gonna get the comped version of the XP Pro when that drops. So yeah, I've got some budget guns coming in to the channel, fam, and I'm gonna try to do them up. I envy. Let me just say this: I've been buying a lot of high end firearms lately, as you guys know. I love them. The Atlases, the Infinities, the Venoms, the Rafferty, the Hayes. They're amazing guns. Fowler. But part of what I love about guns is the build. And so those guns are already kind of perfection. There's not much for me to do to those. Throw a light on, throw an optic on, and I'm pretty much done. I love to see what like Bust Them Guns does with his guns. I love to see what Major Havoc does with their guns. Like that part is what I miss. And so I'm doing I've improved some of my guns. You'll be seeing videos coming out for that. Um, so stay tuned. Thomas says the Mac 9 DS. Thomas, the issue, so I don't like the original Mac 9 DS. I'm gonna say that. I do like the comped version, but it's hard to get out here in California. That's just one of those ones where it hasn't broken through yet. So if it did, I would get the comp version just to do it as a project gun, and then I would probably do it as a giveaway. Yeah, I get that, Thomas. I just wanted some stuff I don't get for me, some stuff I get for the channel and for the fun of doing the build. And the Bursa just happens to be easy for me to get in California because we have a Bursa dealer out here. So I'm going to get the Bursa and the Romulus. Ideally, I'm going to get both. No respect. How, Thomas? I said I want the comp version. I'm not a fan of the early one. But I want to get the comp. If I can figure out a way to get one into California, I would. So I got to see. Tom Querin, salute. Welcome to the channel, fam. Welcome to the chat. Hey, Tactical Tina. Look, oh my God. Let me just say this. Everybody that didn't come to Arm 5, you missed out on a bunch of different levels, but on the most important level, in my humble opinion, you missed out on Tactical Tina's banana pudding and peach cobbler. Stop playing with your girl. Woo, Tina, I didn't know you could burn like that. Man, she took it to another level. It was delish. Okay, Tom Quirins in Central PA. Fantastic. USMC. Okay. Appreciate your service, my man. Appreciate your service. Mikhail, what's good, fam? What's good? Yeah, Tina, you did that. You did that. Without a doubt, you did that. Super said click. What's good, fam? What's good with you? Okay. In about 10 minutes, we're going to get into the giveaway. Well, it's nice to see, man. I'm glad you guys have some guns on the horizon. Anybody doing any training between now and the end of the year? I got a few classes scheduled. Oh, my boy. Look, I was hanging out with my main man, Hot Tub Tony. Had a blast at the meetup. Look, man, I just gotta say, man, come to the meetups. Come to the meetups. They are really a chance to interact with the community. Like I said, I don't know where the next one's going to be, but the first couple of weeks of June, just block off those weekends and start putting some money to the side. Tina, you can send some more of that out to Cali. Don't think. You know what I'm saying? I think a tan SRO would look good on an Atlas Apollo with a blue trigger. I probably would not. If I'm gonna rock a tan SRO, I would get a trigger shoe done. I'm assuming the Apollo is all black. I would get the trigger shoe in tan, the SRO in tan, and the base plate in tan. But that's just me. I'm kind of anal about like my stuff matching. It just depends on your personal taste. Don't let me influence you. If you like it, that's all that matters. Um, yeah, if you like it, that's all that matters. I would and if you got a blue trigger and you don't want to do that, I would probably just get a black SRO with a black base plate and the blue trigger, and I think that would be fly. I think that would be dope. Nice, nice. So I've got a couple of classes. I've got a competition pistol class coming up. I've got an advanced pistol class coming up. I got a couple of carbine classes coming up, and then I got to do some classes because I'm getting my instructor license. So I'm going to have a lot of instruction the second half of the year. I'm supposed to start competing probably the latter part of July. So yeah, there's that. Not enough hours in the day, fam. Tina, they have them. They have them. They're few and far between. If Tina, if you go back and you look at the blackout defense build I did, I have one kind of side saddled on that build. So they do have them. They're somewhat uncommon, but you can find them. Gina has a couple pistol. Gina's an international travel. She got pistol classes coming up. She got all these different events she's being requested to appear at. Superstar status. I don't know how. I don't know how she's my moderator. She's just taking pity on me. This is like her community service because she out here showing out. Is Letho in here? Letho, what's good, fam? Maximum Holers. That's another brother I got to hang out with, spend some time with. Man, you know how like you meet people in the chats or you communicate with them in the comments or whatever. That's cool. That's great. You develop a kind of bond. But when you meet people face to face, give them a hug, dap them up, man, we've got some beautiful people in our community, y'all. Really, really do. Like everybody is so kind. And I appreciate it as a content creator. I appreciate it when I'm at events and stuff. I'm hanging with you guys, man. Everybody, it's such a great community, man. I feel very blessed to be a part of it. I really do. I don't take it for granted. That part, seeing all the military, bro. Okay, okay. Exactly. Tub. Exactly. It's like a big family reunion. That's what I'm saying. I don't want to downplay the individual events because they are all dope. The meet and greet is dope. A lot of the sponsors will have their stuff out at the meet and greet and people socialize and laughing it up. That's dope. The women's conference is dope. They did Stop the Bleed class. That was dope. The 2 range days are crazy. The award show is crazy, but it is everybody. It's the people really that just elevated to something unique and special. That part, tough. That she be faking and perpetrating. Celebrity in multiple community. What you need? What you need? Gina is like. Remember when Bo Jackson played football and baseball, and Deion Sanders played. Gina Gina's a star in the budgeting space, in the gardening space, in the 2A space. She just killing the game out here. What? Stop playing with Gina. OG Tank, first year was the same. Everyone accepted us and treated us like family. 100%. 100%. Look, I'm thinking about doing the same. I told you I'm going through this instructor thing so I can try to enhance my resume so I can be Gina Security. Facts. Facts. That's what we're trying to do. That's what we're trying to do. We all just want to be close. We want to be in Gina's orbit so some of that mojo rubs off on us. That's it. That's all we're trying to do. Man, BTG. What? BTG done shut it down. He done said it all with that one. Can't nobody compete with Gina but Gina. She in competition with herself. Everybody else gets the Heisman. Everybody else gets the Heisman. Stop messing with Gina. Boy. Hold on. Let me share the screen. Names. Share. Okay, so check it, fam. We are giving away this week, and I got a couple of things I still need to get out. I got BTG's Matt. I got to get that out. I think it was Willie who won the stuff. They, for no reason, for reasons unknown to man, they mailed it to me instead of to you. So I'll be getting that out this week, and I'll get the winner of the Scorpion XP22 weapons light out to you. I did a video on this. So if you haven't seen it, make sure you go back and check it out. OG Tank, I pulled this as of today. So everybody who was there as of today, right before the live, yeah, you're there, OG Tank. I see you. You are there, my friend. You are in the building. All right, let's get a couple of RGG shuffles, and then let's run your game. Oh, oh, I thought RGG was about to pull it out. Congratulations to Sam Madden. I don't think he's in here. At least I haven't seen him. So, Sam, look, if you watch this on the replay, you have until the next live to claim your prize. All right. You got into the next live to claim your prize, or else it goes back in the kitty cat. Siege, what's good with you? Congratulations, Sam. You win this as well as a 2A-N-LA patch and keychain. Siege, you just did not win, sis. The big giveaway for the 50 Beowulf will be on July 28th. You must be present to win that. Also, fam, look, stop playing. Hit up the merch store. Hit up the merch store. I appreciate everybody who has bought merch from me. A lot of you guys are in here, and some of you guys wore gear to Arm 5. I appreciate that. I appreciate everybody that supports the channel. However, whether that is hitting the like button or leaving a comment or being a subscriber or being a member or buying merch, however you support me, I appreciate it. And I do not take it for granted at all. At all. Tactical T, that's the day after your birthday? Okay, well then look, that may be some birthday mojo jumping off. That might be some birthday mojo jumping off. So make sure you are present and have an opportunity to win. And like I said, the day that I give away this, I'm going to be announcing the next giveaway. And it's major. It's major. So stay tuned. See, Barnes, if you got a Rafferty or Venom in the store, I'll buy it. I don't. Let me just say this, Stephen. I'm not saying it never happens, but it almost never happens. So if you're not following Covert on Instagram, make sure you do. Because a lot of times when they have kind of a one-off, they'll drop it, and literally within minutes, it's gone. Within minutes, it's gone. So stay tuned. Stay tuned. So look, what's the day? Monday. So tomorrow I got a video dropping. Let me see what it is, and what it's going to be. And let me make sure to premiere it. Oh, if you guys have not been watching the channel, if you guys missed the review I did on the Phoenix Trinity Honcho V2. Oh, not your store fan. Okay, my bad. I thought you were talking about Covert. If you guys missed the video I did on the Honcho V2, the Phoenix Trinity Honcho V2, you guys know. And my man Major Havoc did a video on it. My man Jeff at the Weapons Collective did a video on it. We told you guys that gun is arguably, from a shootability standpoint, one of the best guns we've ever shot. I mean, just incredibly soft and flat shooting. A blast. It's a fun gun to shoot. Well, I'm putting that gun up against my Rafferty Lucky Devil. Head-to-head battle of the Titans. Now, I ran it against my Erebus, and I told you, even though the Erebus is better in almost every way, better fit and finish, better manufacturing, better construction, better trigger, better grip, you name it, it's just not as fun. It's just not as flat as the Honcho. So tomorrow, I'm putting the Honcho V2 up against the Rafferty Lucky Devil. Tina, the Honcho V2 is 6,500. Stephen Barnes says his stovepipes a lot. So, Stephen, I had that issue initially, and then I oiled it, and I never had that problem again. So mine was running fine, and then it started to stovepipe a bit, and then I add a little oil to it, and boom, It was smooth as butter after that. So I say all that to say I stepped it up. I said, okay, well, you giving the Erebus all that it wants. Let's see how you do against the Lucky Devil. So if you want to find out the results of that, make sure you tune in tomorrow morning, 7 a.m. Pacific Standard Time, 10 a.m. Eastern. If you missed the premiere, no worries. Make sure you go back and follow and check it out because that's must see TV. Ha! That one is must see TV. Hey, Steven, where did you get your Honcho V2 from? Did you get it from Covert or did you find it at another store? Okay. Well, maybe it'll clear up after the break-in period. But I put over, when I got mine, it probably had about 500 rounds through it, and then I put another 1,000. Yeah. Yeah. Major have 1,200 rounds, not single issue, oil and grease, the locking block, must oil, wet, wet. So try that, my man. Oh, you got it from Covert, yeah. So try that with what Major Havoc said. But yeah, like I said, I had that problem too, and then I just oiled it really well, and it was, man, off the chart. Off the cheesy, faux cheesy. Well, look, fam, we've been on about an hour now. I think I'm going to wrap it up. Covert does have a website, Tom. It's Covert with a K, like you have it spelled there, projects.com. Covertprojects.com. Definitely check them out and then follow them on Instagram. They're a great watch and they release a lot of stuff on Instagram. A lot of drops and things like that. All right. All right, fam. I'm calling it a night. I appreciate everybody coming through. As always, make sure you stay tuned for the next couple of lives because in the next live, I'm going to go over the specs on the 50 Beowulf and talk about the contest a little bit more. We're going to have a hot topic on that one as well. And then the following one will be the giveaway. We'll be giving away the Beowulf and announcing the next one. So make sure you are there for that. Tom Cruise said, I'm old school. Come on, bro. Just Instagram, follow me, follow Covert. Don't worry about nobody else. We got you covered. Oh, he said no celly either. How you live without a cell phone? Although I got to say I'm a little envious of that. I wish I could do it. All right, fam. That's it for tonight. Until next time, as always, take care of one another and peace.